Well, hi everybody. This is close up. Sorry. I hope it's working out okay. I can't really tell, but I just reset everything, so hopefully it is. I know it's been a while since we've had a close up, and I apologize for that. Definitely wanted to do them more often, but I think I've been a little bit under the weather, and I hate to use that as an excuse because it really hasn't been too bad. But the fact is, it does make it a little bit difficult to get things done. Nonetheless, I wanted to do a short one. I may not be too chatty, but I wanted to do a quick one to make sure you guys knew everybody was okay and got a chance to see everybody up close, especially after yesterday was such a big day for all the kittens. You can see Villa here taking a nap in her brand new suit after she got her spay surgery yesterday. She's really tired out, but she's doing fine. She was just purring and kneading and everything, and then she fell asleep. So she's doing just great. She hasn't been on the regular stream lately because we're keeping a close eye on her for just a little bit. She seemed like she was a little bit extra hurty yesterday. I think she's over the hump there. But I know DJ wants to hang out with her a little bit longer and make sure that's the case. So she may or may not be on the stream, the regular stream, a little bit later today. We'll see. But that's Villa. And yeah, she looks real cute in her outfit. And then I thought we would go around and see everybody else. But I started here with Villa because this is where she is, I guess. And here's Custard. Hi, buddy. Aw. And Bumble should be around here somewhere, too. She's been hanging out. Oh, okay, good. Then we'll see her on the way out, which we're going to do now. So there we go. We'll leave Villa in the capable hands of Dr. DJ and her wonderful marshmallow bedside manner. That's not my joke. I stole that from one of the guys on Discord. It's a good one. I think it was Norway Cat Fan, right? I don't know. Anyway, so here's Bumble. Now, hopefully you have seen a little more Bumble on the stream lately, because the other day we made it a point to put Bumble in the main room with all the kittens and take River out for a little while. And it seemed like that was a good idea, and we should probably do it more often because Bumble needs to get some more attention and find her adopter. And she's an utter sweetheart, as you can see. Just look at this. And she loves to snuggle and be petted. And she started this thing now as she gets to be more comfortable with me. And think about just for a minute how long she's been here before this sort of behavior started to emerge. So that, as an adopter, you know to expect it, but maybe not for a while. She started this new thing where she, when I'm laying in bed, she just climbs right up on my chest and lays down with her, like facing me, and just sits there and gets petted and purrs and stretches out and takes a nap, and it's pretty wonderful. So she's a real good snuggler, and she loves to play too. She gets the zoomies and runs all over the house and chases toys. Her favorite thing to do as far as zoomies go is she likes to zoom around the first floor and then run up to the top of the recliner in the sunroom, and then back down again and across the room, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like when Maggie runs up and down the windows. But yeah, anyway. So let's head out here real quick. Like I said, this is probably going to be a real short one if I'm good, because it has still been pretty easy for me to get a little winded and et cetera, et cetera. But I want to make sure we get a chance to see pretty much everybody and just see what we can say about them. So here we are then in Scooty's room with Scooty's kittens, who you can watch all day long on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. And they had a big day yesterday because they got their first vaccines. All except for St. Bernard, by the way. This is St. Bernard, happens to be. He got his first vaccine last week, and then we decided to wait a little bit for everybody else. So he was ahead of the crowd there. But now they're all caught up, had their first vaccinations, and everybody did just fine with that. Oh, except the vet did say it took a little extra time to vaccinate Jack here. And I didn't really know this about Jack, but DJ tells me that he tends to get really hyper if you try to scruff him or sort of get him to hold still. He does the opposite, and I think the vet was having a little bit of that problem yesterday, where they were trying to hold him to give him the vaccination, and he wanted no part of it. But other than that, he's just such a sweetheart. He's so playful and floofy and friendly and wonderful. Just likes to do what a Jack likes to do, though. Not so happy about it if you want to do your thing. Real fun little boy. And Jack, of course, short for Jack Russell, because they're all named after kittens. I mean, dogs. See, my brain is, not working right. So, yeah. Okay, let's see everybody else. So this is Beagle, Jack's sister, and you can see they look very similar. The way I tell them apart most often is B has that little extra spot on the side of her nose, you see right there, where Jack's is just, black on one side and white on the other without the little extra spot. So that works out. She's the most floofy of the whole group. She's also the one that's sort of the most complainy about being held and petted and done, manipulated. She tends to really complain about it, and I'm surprised she's putting up with this right here, but it's probably because she's practically asleep and because I'm not trying to pick her up. But if I did try to pick her up, she'd be like, nah, not having it. That's okay, though. We'll just let her take her nap up here. I just felt you pawing on my back and talking to me while I was saying that, cutie pie. Scotty always wants more attention. She's the biggest sweetheart. She talks and talks and talks, and then she just loves to play. She never gets tired of playing fetch. And you see behind her, this is Pomeranian, the girl, Pom, and Pom. I don't know what to say about Pom. She's just a fun, playful, regular kitty. Very cute. Who else do we need to see? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Jack again, and back here, I think we're gonna have Pug probably. This is Bass. Bassett, come here, buddy. Oh, Bassett also doing quite well. I'm gonna sit down to show him to you. Hi, Bass. Okay. Bass is a brown tux, which, I've never seen before, and I feel like very few people ever have seen before because they're very, very rare. It's a real question whether they are going to stay brown when they get older. I was talking to my mom about it, who is not, she's not a cat expert by any means. She probably wouldn't appreciate me citing her as the reference for it, but she told me that she'd been looking online and thought that there were basically like two possibilities for brown cats. This is going to sound dumb now that I'm getting halfway into saying it, but she was talking about how she didn't know whether these were going to be the kind that stayed brown or that ended up being looking more like Scotty, who has a lot of brown in her fur, but basically black when they get older. And that's the same thing I've been saying. I don't know which way it's going to go, but I'm sure hoping they stay brown because it's so fun and unusual. Anyway, little Bassy here, he is just a sweet little fun guy, and he's the smallest of the group still. Probably overdue to weigh them. And we've been getting questions. I know a lot of people have asked about their eyes because all kittens start with blue eyes, and then they sort of change to their adult color. I don't know how well the camera picks this up, but you can see he is, he's getting more of that greenish, hazel green color that their mom has. So the answer for him, at least, is I don't think it's going to stay blue. But let's see. I think Saint. Saint, come back. Come back. So 2 ways to tell Saint Bernard from Pug until we get collars are that Saint Bernard is much larger than Pug and also a little bit faster and zoomier and tends to run around a lot more. And his eyes, to me, they do look more green than blue, but I guess that's a little harder to judge. So that's St. Bernard. Okay, buddy, I'll let you get back to what you were doing, and we'll find Pug. I see a lot of people asking about collars, and I know collars are important, and all I can really answer to that is, in due time, we'll definitely end up putting collars on Pug and Saint. It just hasn't ended up being the priority to get that done yet. So this is Pug. Here we go. And his eyes look a lot more green to me, actually. I don't know what you guys are seeing there on the camera. I see somebody asking, are the kittens long-haired? Yes, every kitten in this group seems to be a long-haired kitten like their mom. Another unusual thing, actually. Not super unusual, though. Not as unusual as being a brown kitten like little Pug here is. They are getting a lot of a gray in their undercoat, but so are the black ones, if you notice. Especially, it's easiest to see on Palm, who's in the litter box area. Come here, Palm. Here we go. So there we go. Now you can really see. Hi. Oh, Palm's like, what are you doing? That's got the cutest face. Hang on one sec. So there we go. So this is Palm, a black kitten who is, black visually and also has a lot of that gray undercoat, just like the brown ones do. So again, my hope being that the brown kittens are going to stay brown even if they're getting a gray undercoat. But who knows? Who knows? It's just going to be so interesting to watch them continue to grow up. Right now, they're about 7 weeks old, I think, off the top of my head. And they will be staying with us until they're just over 3 months old. And then they will be eligible for adoption. So we've still got a good amount of time to watch and see how they develop, I guess. What I can say, apart from, their colors and the stuff you can see for yourself, they all have wonderful, playful personalities. They're all very friendly, and they love their people, and they're just great. So there you go. I know Scooty. I know Scotty. I know you want to keep. I call her Scooty all the time. It's fun. It's fun to say Scooty, and so you'll hear that a lot, even though her name is officially Scotty. And I know you've seen before that she plays fetch. She just never stops. I'm usually the one that has to call off the game. Oh, hi. Okay, good. She usually likes like these little rattle mice are one of her favorite things to fetch, but she's got a wide variety of things that she will fetch. And then she is picky though. There's a lot of stuff she also won't fetch. But if you throw something, she always runs after it. Just sometimes she'll just leave it there and be like, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the question that was asked, but yeah, so just for the record, what we do here is at Kitten Academy is we foster cats, usually pregnant mom cats, from animal shelters. So all of the cats here are rescues, and Scotty here is no exception to that. She came to us pregnant. She had her kittens here, and as with all the cats at Kitten Academy, she and they will be spayed and neutered before they're adopted out. So that is what we do. We're definitely not, like breeding cats. And I'm sorry, there's no exception made for the rarity of their coloring because that would just be counter to our goals. But they are super cute. Okay. Now, let's head out and see everybody else. Bass, what are you doing, buddy? He's sitting in the bass-through to the other room. That's a picture of Tommy right behind him. We put pictures on all the windows and a curtain because Scotty still gets a little upset when she sees other cats peeping in on her kittens. So we're just trying to keep the sort of anger there to a minimum, the stress. Okay, I got something else I want to show you. It's not a cat, all right? But hang on. It's a preview, all right? This is a preview. Spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, close your eyes for a minute. This is the new kitten room that we're working on. You can see it is quite large. It will be the biggest kitten room that we've had. There's a television that's covered right now for the construction. There's all this stuff from Catastrophic Creations, which actually is Catastrophic Creation stuff we got a long time ago and haven't put up, and now seems like the time. And yes, we put a rug on the wall for the kittens to climb, and my plan is to take the Catastrophic Creations and put it on top of the rug so they can be playing and climbing and running around, but still a bit of work to do in here before it's ready for them. And when it is ready, it is Scotty and her kids that will be moving in first. Pretty echoey in there right now. I think we might need some more rugs on some more walls. Here's Ari, by the way. I just happened to see him. Hi, Ari. This is DJ's old office chair that was Eddie's favorite chair, as you can clearly see. And instead of getting rid of it, we turned it into Eddie's new bed. Okay. Hi. There's Loganberry. Oh, this is the rest of the catastrophic creation stuff that we had. So if you're kind of wondering what it's like, that's more or less the deal. Okay. So now we're in here with River and her kids. Now, River and her kids. This is Villa's mom, Villa, that we started with upstairs with her cute little suit on. This is Villa's mom, River, and her siblings. But I can't tell them apart myself without seeing their collars, and they're so floofy, sometimes it's hard to see. But this one, sniffing my finger with the yellow collar, is Yurt, and this one is Chalet, the girl. Yurt's a boy, Chalet's a girl. And this one here with the green collar is Lodge, and Lodge is also a boy. So Lodge and Yurt, and the other boy, Bungalow, who's up there. Hi, Bungalow. Lodge, Yurt, and Bungalow all got their neuters yesterday. So technically, they are ready to be adopted anytime. And I'll be getting a couple extra graduation photos of them and getting it posted on the website, I promise, soon enough. But probably not today. But in the meantime, I do think anybody that wanted to could pop onto the kitten.academy website and apply to adopt one of them if that is your thing, or I would even hope more than one of them. And I'm just going to say, Bungalow is definitely a mama's boy. So if you had that idea that it might work for you, Bungalow might be a good one to adopt with mom. Any of them would be a good one to adopt with mom, or River might be better to adopt by herself. And the reason I say that is that River seems like a cat that could really get along with any other cat, but she's also very protective of her kids. So if someone did adopt River and one of her kids together, they would have a wonderful life and they would have a wonderful adoption. But it may be the case that then River would be harder to introduce to any other cats they might have. So that might be the best deal for somebody that was just starting their collection, so to speak. So there we go. I think we covered everybody then, didn't we? I think so. I didn't say much about Chalet though. And there is a little bit to say about Chalet, the girl. That's Villa's sister. And she did not get her spay. I don't know why we use different words for those, but she did not get her spay. And it seemed like it was just a sort of a technical issue. It wasn't anything about her. So we're going to reschedule that as soon as we can and have her get her spay as well. But in the meantime, she might take just a little bit. She might end up being here an extra week or two because she's got to get recovered after that and all that kind of stuff. So that's it. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Oh, Zoomy time. All right. I'm starting to get just a little winded from all the talking more than anything. So I should probably wrap this up, but I want to tell you guys, I miss you. I miss doing the close-ups, and it's not for lack of wanting. It's just, I guess I gotta take just a little bit of time, take care of myself, and I am. And DJ's a doctor, and she says I'm fine, and really I am fine. None of it has been bad. I don't feel bad at any time. I just have a little trouble keeping up, that's all. So, and it's fine with me, by the way. I'm not angsty about the fact that I can't, I'm taking it easy. That's probably for the best all around, and I recognize that, and I'm okay with it. I hope you are too. But it doesn't change the fact that I know that you guys miss hearing directly from me in these close-ups, and I definitely miss talking directly to you. So it works both ways. All right. Well, hopefully we can do this a little bit more frequently, and hopefully I'm not getting so short of breath so quickly all the time. Soon, but in the meantime, I know I thank you so much for sort of bearing with us and understanding that we're doing the best we can. So thank you all very much, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I hope you get a chance to tune into the Kitten Academy live stream and watch these kittens. And if not, that's okay too. We'll catch you next time. Whoa, the big one. I don't think anybody has ever played with the giant Mylar ball, but finally. Oh, well, for a second anyway. Thanks, everybody.